league ni masaya de emu shini na ye weekend results. On say baby any Gold Stars free the any akopiem against Vision. Now based on the baby any Gold Stars akoye wo bechem no. Now baby any phone wo gidi say Vision there enya hwe ko metima akopeke even a point. E wo Vision e wo tema. But baby na Vision so da ne ndey. Na Vision for so here 3 maximum points because some person mo avoid the relegation. So that defeat you know ana amali say league you know emu asaye close kakra. Then the nation says if also soon in some so betima away. Said him say Ghana Premier League the best away team akwaye nations you know. Me and him say nations for so away no betima kopeke even a single point week against Chelsea. But you know who the CC wo penalty in sense the coach Kasim Mengo akọ cancel bebre na aba. So sir 2 clubs need defeat you know. Adama Kumasi Asante Kotoko. E wo Kumasi Babara Sports Stadium enu agree no. Asama you say table no emu ayede. Because they say so what Ghana Premier League table na. Points gap no say no enka na proud to weekend game no. Na be any Gold Stars e wo 53 points. No lead Kumasi Asante Kotoko with 6 points. But now defeat of the any Gold Stars and now defeat of Nations FC no. I must say the any Gold Stars are kind of 53 points so. Nations are kind of 51 points so then Kumasi Asante Kotoko win enra no at the number 50 points. So they say 6 points na a points difference no as what here about 3 and it's 3 points no and I must say Kumasi Asante Kotoko enya gidie sa points na wo ho no omni nations say at say about 1 so Kotoko and the first place team 3 points Kotoko and the second place team a single point I must say league you know and why tight Heart of Lions 8 Germany ye baby any Gold Stars Germany ye nations Germany ye Kotoko Germany ye even in Pokrano mediama many other teams ni na odidi so meet ma but as it stands now baby any Gold Stars nations Heart of Lions Kumasi Asante Kotoko league open
very open very open na just say Kotoko betimi age league na so Kotoko betimi agina pempensuo bi a obeka sa league no awonde na me wo pa betimi age a ebegina Heart of Folk game no.
Yes.
Na Heart of Folk so be man Kotoko agi league.
Eno no dey to je house for na.
Eno ma league di mo aye do because say Kotoko league betimi age so man no be kan to mu a ejina Heart of Folk
ejina. And now say the Bieni Gold Stars both against Karela. Karela so person mo avoid the relegation.
No what you feel cry I say wo ko be na ko e.
Say the Bieni say league na dey ye be wie na
bibiet misi
because the Bieni man na name say Karela ne has e kwa kobodro
and mum
ba kwa twe draw wa akra enti omo ni baby any Gold Stars be play league age Karela so person avoid the relegation ti sa match ne susu die
tough game
and so ye tough then House of Folk Asante Kotoko and so ye tough so say so far the first position equals the 4th position league you know you're very tight very competitive 4 clubs no obi abetime do says as it stands down to me nka say chenchena we na age and we na age ba still na baby any Gold Stars and original position here so obeje.
Of course they have one game against Zito'S obenyo omo point that will be before Kotoko game.
Yeah enti say the baby any Gold Stars
okay omo fixes ni
yes baby any Gold Stars matches aka no ne Karela bebo
okay
e wo fie oni nso atreman obeje sa 3 points no obesa ne Kotoko abo no ne breku Chelsea abo away no ne have Accra Lions abu.
Let's say baby any Gold Stars games aka no on to kwan kesi o the only akwentu obekọ eye brekum and so baby any to brekum and say that wa biasa because obetine fie ni Karela abo obetine fie ni Kotoko abo obetine fie ni Accra Lions
so away game eye brekum Chelsea as it stands now there he say the baby any Gold Stars in winning the home matches.
Not just say baby any Gold Stars be lega ejina baby any mine ankasa
ejina man ankasa so
that kind of support from the Bema team, no, and the Bema team in Aji.
Because they say no more destiny and Kasash
Ekuta Wisim.
So, and what's that?
Snefina, hey, and the game will be our study Yama.
And what's that?
Mr. Mapitolo, name of fans, more will be any Gold Stars if only in Nano, dear Drew, some Lega, Ejina Muamufi,
or Mufio. By back to Emra game across Babara Sports Stadium now, you analyze the game very well. Nukwe wo mi say enra proud to Kotoko ni Aduana Stars game no ye ni nim de na asisi e wo Kumasi Asante Kotoko aso ye na omo last 4 games before Aduana Stars na Kotoko en win bi Wadro mu mienu elusu mu mienu a possible 12 points no picking 2 e ka hu bi no mu dia coach Prosper Nate Ogum ekwan I say new technical director interim coach about Karim Zito na Karim Zito ni focus any Kotoko di omo plan ye say against Aduana Stars e was omunya win so adia na e da Kotoko ani so no ye say enra ekwan pia so being it fair means e was a Kotoko timunya sa 3 maximum points so the most important thing ana Kumasi Asante Kotoko ye no enu tie coach Karim Zito se be bi eduru no Kotoko ehia ba efe ana obi enu wo betima convince me say period a coach Karim Zito befa Kumasi Asante Kotoko anytime na aka no obetimi at the ono system and the style of play aba Kotoko say e be take time
take it.
So baby e do no Kotoko under coach Karim Zito e be here results than good performance.
Very well.
So adia many jeni say the first game to win the trust of the players, to win the trust of Kumasi Asante Kotoko faithful supporters no now was a Kotoko winning against Aduana
irrespective of the performance.
Very well. And say now we game now there was not few changes be by in the starting lineup of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Bako say what check Kotoko recently na goalkeeper dem Freddy Kasari. By any game no you say coach Karim Zito's son and Sano Kakra Emma Kamara Beda pulls him. And to be honest with you, the performance of goalkeeper Kamara was excellent. Yebobo game ewie na ye say warrior of the match. Player of ball modern pa na Kumasi Asante Kotoko goalkeeper. And no idea ba ko ma Kamara nkofo pen na asem no was high boss any area superiority no. O claim boss ni bebre wo soro or the sir commanding presence ne ba box ni to the larger extent or sa say do penalty from some others and no sa penalty no some one ade na enye penalty a wambodi ye by all the credit so be ma goalkeeper no so Kotoko goalkeeper Emra after send say na Freddy Kasari na your first choice no Kamara so new opportunity ebedem no or perform very well and another changes a yehu ye no say yehu oga Fernando Bas Esase unse mostly ya no free bench and ever but this time around Osase ana say yehu say Kwame Poku so no na off the bench but yehu Kwame Poku so a Osase so these were some few changes our coach Karim Zito ye but so what a game plan na enche da nya dia make Kotoko enna ansesa bebre because what your back for na ye Samba Onel Henry Ansu Sefa ana Patrick Esiedu sa 4 players na no mo etro for no said ye nim Kotoko ye share season ase no Karim Zito idea odi ra game ni ye say anytime be on be sha mo build up na say Kotoko be sha ase attack no they are all pretty as the left back Patrick Esiedu no either say obey invert abeka midfielders no because ena midfielders no na ye chegam na and losing team ana baba ya haya so most especially in the first 45 minutes Kotoko initiate attack dia na omo back 4 ne beda ne back 3 ekoka Samba Onel ekoka Sefa na akwa Henry Ansu na Patrick Esiedu aba be ka 3 midfielders no ma yenipa 4 eto de bi mpokra na obe overlap and obe underlap na etinya ma Fernando enya that freedom to move into spaces and the Kotoko idea of the real game ni say yeah attack bi na was say 3 back midfield of 4 na eni mo no players mi ensa so etime nya omo kwan etime abo but dia me hu say coach Karim Zito sesa no I was set up ni mo say mostly before say na coach Prosper Nate Ogum ebeko ano wo Kotoko ebobo obi ana obo ne double pivot in the shape of Anderson team na just display na sa midfield no ode baba ya haya akọ the tip baba ya haya kọ nanim pa ben na game necessary mame baba ya haya ni ndi no nko se bi game na observe ya na baba ya haya e wo deep of the midfield anka mostly ye hu baba ya haya say anka obo as a typical number 10 a classic number 10 a wo gina strikers nechi by coach Karim Zito first game adia me notice ye na me hu several times because me coach to ne nyoma ni ho by the moment I will be repeating adia ba akum yemi yes and me say the game plan approach ayaka tro so mostly me hu baba ya say o deep of the midfield ono ana na enu ye man ye controller ono ana ye man ye connector because Kotoko be build from deep on the linking the deep midfield and the forward line and then na obi o hwe baba ya bia no mostly o deep of the midfield and so what check the combination between ono baba ya and Kwame Poku looks a go the ba ya that was excellent And Tiana the role na the man say only the controller, only the connector, only the tempo setter, unlinking the deep and the forward line area no. Baba Yahaya on to say Obefrano, it seems so no. Obefrim no. Now this guy was excellent. And the combination with Kwame Poku this are going to buy. And also so Ediana goalkeeper wanyadi. Go na Kwame Poku share wanyadi. Because they oppose one year the ball.
Exactly. That
was some build up in the name. The combination between Baba Yahaya, then Kwame Poku, it was excellent. And I never come and notice here the work rates of Albert Tamwa and Fernando. So two players no work rates no. Not many most especially without the ball. Se Kotoko elusubo obiana eya the work rate of Albert Tamwa and Fernando. How will we drop back? Ebe boa midfielders no making sure somebody really ball no. So in general the first 45 minutes I think Sena Kotoko eyo okay. But in the second half, I said who Kotoko yes sir. Now say energy as usual as I drop here. And the pressure never can move in Pokra and my coach. And they Justice blame about the right side of defense. One say no second half Justice blame about right back. Say first one Justice blame about the right back.
One more issues for right back.
Yes, if it is say Lord a prayer, you know, it seems say Kotoko right back on the issues.
Issues be It say Adrian Ajeti. No, almost the 90 minutes fitness near issue. Said why he was on the bench.
Yeah.
Okay, I think some best of us are.
They need to solve. If you understand, so bad game, a couple of chances, you almost exploiting spaces. But you know, Kotoko find a way manage the game to get the 3 maximum points. That win, you know, and I must say league, you know, it was I tight. And yes, Kotoko draw ya no lusuya and can league over for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. As it stands now, Kotoko win as a pushy Kotoko, say Kotoko so me pushy. Aka Kotoko matches na aka no, and very very important.
So let's have a look at the games at Kotoko. Aka omo. I mean,
Kotoko ebe ko Accra has support fee. Mini has support say Kotoko ba Accra bia or dominating has. But we are no abebo dreams with fee. No akobo Gold Stars away. No abebo Mediama, no abebo Vision. So Kotoko last 5 matches, to be honest with you, a more ding as compared to Baby Gold Stars.
A more ding. Pa.
One say where you Kotoko the Sanke, but nations FC for so Diana. You can compare moment to Magic Namium.
Kotoko ebo away Hearts, away BB Gold Stars, away Vision FC. Into games aka Kotoko aka 2 El Babayara. That is Dreams FC any
Mediama
FC. Wow.
And to the compare the BB Gold Stars here who say compare
Gold Stars back away back. That is broken Chelsea.
Yes.
Kotoko back away Miensa.
And you know very difficult grounds. And as our way Miensa no nipa na o lead the table nipa na na pray only fear so na wo circle.
Kotoko die
enti assistant
so be gina year power league ni mo a na bia o makohye Hearts no makohye Gold Stars. That is the only way.
That's a Kotoko.
That is the only way. And yes I
say Kotoko kohye Hearts. No kohye Gold Stars and say Kotoko gili.
Central America said the only way they can win the league permutations, you know. And they say Akwesha Hearts, Akwesha BB and Gold Stars.
Now,
if it is difficult, then it is also difficult for Kotoko to win the league. Yes. Exactly. Yeah. Because where they are doing. Now your nations FC the and say ready about what wait in the beginning.
Koku, talking about Kumasi Asante Kotoko say or the Ghana Premier League, I still feel it is extremely difficult in the sense that say Kumasi Asante Kotoko destiny in Kitano. And you be now on a competing. It's Asante Kotoko say obeji league no depends on nipa na on a competing no. Matches on to be Lucy. Shanka ya 3 points spend them. Between Kumasi Asante Kotoko ne eye Babiani Gold Stars and omumi enu ahia and Asante Kotoko ache Babiani Gold Stars na wahye na ababa be yepe obi a wini ne matches nyina mpo Asante Kotoko betimi the head to head abiti Babiani Gold Stars. But in this instance Kotoko wahye Babiani Gold Stars mpo a weekend na Babiani Gold Stars ani so atere game ne be ba so no or another 3 points one man e dey equal 6 points lead o. That is the difference now. Or another 3 that baby I didn't equal 6 points lead. It is Asante Kotoko question poor. I bet 3 points between the two. It's a bit Gina Gold Stars and so performance in the modern more. And looking at Gold Stars matches now, I can 9 and 9 no. Obebumi and Sophie no akobo away. For me, I am still going to say it's Asante Kotoko BBA. on fa na draining the energy in the BB and Kunku CFA Cup. So, Koko about another game, no. Kamara performance as a goalkeeper ain't bad, to be honest. But I feel Kamara has to be talked to. A game of Kumasi Asante Kotoko boy against Aduana-Stars. Now Asante Kotoko taking the lead. Now from the 60th minute echo, it was too early. Say Kamara Besha say delay. Mijitum say antics say toda I bought him. Yes, especially when there is pressure. But from the 60th minute, I feel it was too early. Say goalkeeper Besha say delay. And so the central defensive partnership. Samba again was perfect. Number one problem with the performance of Henry Ansu. Henry Ansu is an experienced central defender. And he needs to up his game. Kumasi Asante Kotoko. So Bebo Brekum Chelsea to the level of Akobo the local Black Stars. Akobo the national under 23. Now Asante Kotoko Beba Fawa Base Brebe Red Team Nim Never Brahman Yaman Kong kind. He made too many mistakes yesterday. I mean, if you say in games of this nature, Aduana-Stars and every moment to me and capitalizing on that. And also a young near my year. Now, what's the errors and so Kumasi Asante Kotoko Bobo Konim? We are only free on one. When there were tactical variations in the part of Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Aduana-Kwame Dela Edilson and say, Baba Yaya, any player you're friend say in team menu, or partnership, a woman fee questionable. Individually, no more Mohammedan. In team menu bonnet there. Baba Yaya bonnet there. But the partnership between the two, and I always say in football, there are certain positions that in your partnership need understanding. The kind of partnership Justice Blaney team menu are forming. I feel Baba Yaya Baba be all. So there were that kind of problems. And so I was our position, no, especially some film honomo. And coach, has to work on that. And limiting team menu performance this season. So why in team menu only Justice Blaney bar a lot of the times occur or to me carry ball, any open spaces, or to me carry ball, any creative chances, Asante Kotoko, any attacking the opponent, and the final third of the pitch. But no, so Baba Yaya won't feel one more. That defensive show that was a Baba Yaya, and as a defensive midfielder. And remember the defense, the Baba Yaya to me, yes, sir. And to say in team menu be no. Now Baba Yaya problem. So he was limited because of the partner. I don't know about him on him. Again, Change Jamina has to up his performance. To be honest. So variation never Asante Kotoko switch it to a 4-4-2. Change Jamina on the left side of the attack, which is as a winger. Midfield side is an unfavorable position. But Kwadia Bakone say football. Coaching solid that group. Now on taking a decision in a match. And also on a match day, there be possibly a normal try with training grounds. I'm a branch anymore more conkind. It is a saka down the niho, a workaholic winger and a typical winger for Asante Kotoko. Pitami do akwa niho. Now every straight bar for me, I am sure Sena coach in GDA with him looking at the performance and in the training this week. Coach in the bar, you know. Now so you see our position now. It is an unfavorable position, but at least once he has gotten the trust in you, not do you needed to prove a point. And when who said the name feature the lot of opportunities are prosperous at Ogumdiamano. Karim Zito'S has also started giving him that opportunity. Or repay that kind of trust. Coach is the man with good performances. Kumasi Asante Kotoko Bobo and then the attacking partnership of Asante Kotoko. Kwame Poku and Albert Amoa. I feel these are two players. So coach, year between the two. Asante Kotoko is going to have a very good partnership. Kwame Poku is a typical striker. I fox in the box. Albert Amoa is a good striker, but he also loves to play the ball. Oh, bet me drop it deep. He has a lot of energy. No better balls. Akwa complemented the effort of Kwame Poku. Eti Asante Kotoko team attack when there is that kind of understanding, when there is that kind of telepathy between these players, it is going to help the cause of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. First half was for Asante Kotoko, they got the goal. In the second half, now Karim Zito feel say at least in a week there, at the SS watch Asante Kotoko on Chebebri. It is a Nyamia and Adom. Now what Timia one goal. Onion to Sayam from protective goal now. That was how Aduana-Stars took over the second half and was playing and dominating Kumasi Asante Kotoko because at that time that Karim Zito decided say the one goal lead now when Yanokweku or Bohobine. The most important thing now any the winner Asante Kotoko nyaye. So you coach na say Yamo Biko coach Biko. You say the more conkind because we bought 3 matches at twice when you win. Na say oba. So benya sumbiaye wa jumani instantly you have to hit the ground running. And over hit the ground running now. They are not running to me in the last 3 matches. which is not getting the winning tier in the modern monk kind of, because I am not sure so be because the Kumasi Asante Kotoko born na enye it was good. But you know, woman say results now at the point na Emma. It is all your Karim Zito'S. The obesha nimu and nimanimu yana say obe pay results the ama Kumasi Asante Kotoko. And the most important thing the 3 maximum points Karim Zito'S afa the ama Kumasi Asante Kotoko bo no. For the kind of football Asante Kotoko be body afei na papa na ba ochre. And I believe say he did well yesterday for the 3 maximum points the ama Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Wisdom Fernando Bassi the Abrante na chairman say kwaku ohia more game time. Yes, at least he gave a glimpse of a good winger. Anytime I want your opportunity, I see a Kama Asante Kotoko biano or Cheres Adiano. But the problem kakra and so your precision. After so beat you be a no the ball econo. What he's going to do with the ball, the final delivery, a thought I am a problem. And I am sure the coach is still working on that. All in all, Kumasi Asante Kotoko got the 3 maximum points, of which was the most important thing for the day. And kudos to Karim Zito and the Mranti and
yeah, discussions, but only say and Locks and Jack